Okay, DJ, if you're Tony Stewart and you got the lead, hang on, I'll ask you just a moment. Let's show you what happened here to McMurray over in the corner.
Blew that right rear tire, didn't hit anything. Sure, there's a lot of debris up there in turn 2.
They clean this up. He comes down pit road to get some tires on. Now, Dale Jarrett, you're Tony Stewart. You said you wanted to be in second or third or fourth, and you're leading basically with a green-white checkered. What can you do?
Well, right now, if I'm Tony Stewart, I'm liking that the situation is like this. The only thing is knowing now that my spotters probably told me that the DEI cars are second, third, and fourth, and that they're going to try to make a move on me. So it's not like that Tony can back up from this point. He's got to try to protect the lead from this point. He can't try to get himself in second or third because he's going to fall further back than that. And
like I said a while ago, this race changed when all of those cars got in that wreck and we took out really half of the competition. And that changes the strategy here. I think that Tony Stewart can actually probably defend this position better with just this many cars on the track than he could when all the other cars were out there.
Yeah, and we talk about the DEI cars. Now, what are they? Are they going to literally work together? Because you got 3 drivers that have never won a Sprint Cup race there in those 3 cars. So which one of them really wants to win, and who's going to help the other one to win and get his first victory?
And what about the history at Talladega? The last 3 October races have been won with a last lap pass to the checkered flag. We are setting up for what should be an electrifying finish. And speaking of electrifying, how about Monday Night Football returning tomorrow with 2 of the most electrifying players in the backfield, with Adrian Peterson and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Reggie Bush and the New Orleans Saints. Monday Night Football on ESPN at 8:30 Eastern Time. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern with Monday Night Countdown delivered by UPS. Mike Tirico and the gang. Let's check in on Regan Smith's pits. Shannon.
Yep, down here with Regan Smith's crew chief. You got to tell me, what are you telling your driver over the radio right now? You've got your teammates around you, the 20 in front of you?
Well, we're actually in a pretty good spot. This is what you shoot for all race long, is to be in the front like this with your teammates behind you. So we're ready for the end of the race here, see what happens.
Yeah, and I asked him how he feels, and he said, I'm excited.
They should be excited, Shannon. And, the week began, guys, everyone was talking about DEI. What's going to happen to DEI? Paul Menard's leaving. Maybe the Army's gone. The sponsorship gone. They would have 4 cars next year with 3 drivers left and 1 major sponsor. People were saying, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? They come here and put all 4 cars in the top 10 in qualifying. Now they sit second, third, and fourth with 3 laps to go. What a performance. Jamie.
And Doug Randolph, crew chief of the 15 car. Best run you guys have ever had. I just broke the news and said you guys aren't sure what you're doing after this. What would a win mean today, Doug?
Oh, a win would be huge. The Menard Chevrolet has been running really good all day. DEI has had a tough week as a company, but as a company, this is the only way we can answer. So hopefully 3 teammates, we can team up on the 20 car and then let our teammates sort it out, I think.
Is this the best position you can be in right now?
It's all we could hope for right now.
All right, let's sit back and see if the DEI team can work together, Mike.
Well, Jamie, normally Kevin Kitty's the team engineer on the 19. Today, though, the substitute crew chief and not doing too bad. Can you pull off the upset and get to victory lane?
Oh, yeah. It's Talladega, so anybody can pull off the upset. It's definitely a wild race out there. It always is at Talladega. I think we have a good car, and Ellie Sadler's one of the best drafters in the business, so really hope our monopoly of McDonald's Dodge can end up in victory lane at the end of this thing.
A week ago, you didn't know you were going to be on this pit box. What's this like, stepping into this role and having such a good run?
Well, it's flattering that the team came to me to do this, but at the same time, we can't replace our team director, Rodney Childers. I want to say hi to him and Katrina and the boys, as well as Tommy Willer and his wife and their new children. It's been an interesting weekend at Gillette Evernham Motorsports. 2 sets of twins for people in our team. But, it's just something that the way we work, we all work together as a group, and so it's real easy to plug and play when the time comes to do that.
Doc, I don't know what kind of an omen it is, but 2 members of this team this weekend both had twins.
Indicating it's got to be a very special weekend, and Elliott Sadler would love to be able to finish it off with a huge victory at Talladega.
Must be something in the water over there at Gillette Evernham. 2 sets of twins, huh?
We told you how history has been so significant here with regard to finishes at Talladega. 2005, Dale Jarrett able to get by Tony Stewart and Matt Kenseth to take the victory the last time Ford won at Talladega. 2 years ago, Brian Vickers running third, contact with a 48 car into Dale Earnhardt Jr. Vickers would win the race. Jr. would finish in second position. And then a year ago, from the back of the pack, Jeff Gordon had not led a single lap until the final lap of the race. He's able to go by his teammate Jimmy Johnson and then hold him off, and Gordon took the win and the points lead, leaving Talladega. There have been 15 last lap passes here at Talladega history, including 4 of the last 6 races. So that's what typically happens here, and folks, stay tuned.
Yeah, this is the one attempt we'll have at a green-white checkered here. It's going to be interesting to see. I tell you, just looking at this, those 3 DEI cars, you got to figure they're going to try to go to the high side. Tony Stewart's going to try to block that. If Elliott Sadler can keep David Reagan and Jeff Burton behind him, that inside lane might open up there. Tony can't block everywhere, as you said.